Yo, what's up, everybody? Quincy J. Trent here. Yo, what's up, everybody in the TV, YouTube generation world, whatever that means. Look, we have an awesome show today. First, I want to kick it off by saying thank you. I want to thank you all, my subscribers who have tuned in to my family for years and those who have just started tuning in. I appreciate you all. Much love. Continue to hit that like and subscribe button as we continue to give you good content, inspirational content, God-driven content. And hey, we're here. Look, we are tuning in today because my wife and we just went and checked out the new Bad Boys. How did y'all like it? Did y'all like it? Hey, put some comments down in the comment box and just say how y'all like the movie, how we like the return of Will Smith after the whole Chris Rock incident and whatnot. I enjoyed it. I mean, some people say that it was, it kind of led into the story. You kind of knew where it was going to go. Me, my wife and we was kind of like, my wife kind of used to me like falling asleep in the movies. So, unless it's a Denzel Washington joint, I'm usually falling asleep. But I guess she was kind of surprised that I actually stayed awake for this one. Well, I'm usually awake for movies that are intense, action-packed, or have a good storyline, or somebody that I really like to see in the movies. Now, I'm a Martin fan, grew up in the 90s, of course, so we all watched Martin and we love the show. So, of course, I'm going to go support my brother. Did I like the movie? I loved it. It was good. I love the different shots that they conveyed in there. The director of photography, of course, he gonna kill it. Been doing it for years. I'm a fan of the Bad Boys saga. So with me, it's easy to go check out a movie like that. As of lately, I haven't been the biggest Will Smith fan, so I can't really say that I went to see Will Smith. Especially after the whole Chris Rock thing, keep your wife name out my mouth, or my wife name out your mouth, keep it out. Yeah, I wasn't really buying into all that. I actually even thought it was fake when it first came out. So I didn't think it was the real deal. I was shocked that it actually seemed to be real. Somebody will slap somebody on national television like that, especially a celebrity. But what are we taught in the Christian world? We taught to forgive. I'm the type that I'll try to forgive and forget. So I think Stephen A. Smith had put something out there. He was like, yo, have we forgiven Will yet? Have we forgiven Will yet? Well, I think this is one of his comebacks. I think this was a way for him to come back and get more relevant again. Will Smith, I'm speaking of. I think that this was a tool to try to get him back in that public eye, which I don't knock him, man. Man fall down, he allowed to get back up again. Donnie McClurkin, right? We fall down, get back up again. So, but we got up. So we all allow that privilege of being, as long as we're alive, we should have that privilege to be able to get another chance. God gave us a second chance, you know what I'm saying? A third chance, a fourth chance, a fifth chance. So with those chances, we able to renew ourselves, recover from how we fell down, and be healed again. So I've given him that grace. Yo, what up, everybody? Quincy J. Trent. Of course, I gotta put a plug in for my films, Fatal Witness and Till Death Do Us. You can go right now to Tubi, Peacock, Amazon Prime, and check those out. Just type in my name, Quincy Trent, and you'll see a gang of my movies out. So you can watch them with the family if you want to. Make it a family night. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If I fall from the grace of God, or if I fall from the grace of even the people in the public eye, I would love to have that forgiveness, that mercy, and that grace. The same way God kind of did that for us, right? He gave us grace, he gave us mercy, and he's blessing us every day. If you still have breath in your body, if you still have blood running down your veins, you can attest to the fact that you're still here because God allowed you to be here. Well, I give that to Will Smith, man. If you did what you did, it was kind of bogus how you did it. People had their mixed opinions on it. Me personally, I didn't like it. I thought it was distasteful. I really didn't like the fact that he slapped that grown man on national TV. I felt it was like a bullying type of deal. And we know the whole situation. I ain't going to go back into it. We saw it. America saw it. The world saw it. But that wasn't my style of handling a difference. You know what I'm saying? Did he stand up for his wife? I guess he did. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that just wasn't my style. But I love the brother, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to take anything away from his acting ability, but I would have handled it different. But that's the way he handled it, and I'm gonna allow him to do what he did. But if he asks for forgiveness from the world, then I forgive you. Not that I'm the person that has to do the forgiving. Chris Rock has to be the one that forgive him. And that stirs up something in Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's been able to get over it as a man. I believe he has children. You know, that's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? To get slapped in front of the whole world, in front of your children, your family, your wife, your spouse, whomever. It's very disrespectful. And, but enough of that. Did I like the movie? I loved it. It was great. It was a nice plot. I liked the story. A lot of people was hyping up that Reggie thing. You know what I'm saying? How Reggie came out. And after 20 years, that was kind of dope the way they did that. You know what I'm saying? They brought him back and put him back into the limelight. But he was cold-blooded, though. I ain't gonna lie. He was dope. He was, he had the moves, them techniques. He was in the zone. He was, he showed that ability to be able to defend his family, and that was dope. Martin, I missed kind of like the old Martin. Martin wasn't the Martin that he usually is. I think they went a little overboard with some of the things that was like, what can I say? It's kind of raunchy. They was showing his butt cheek, and it's like, for what? Me and my wife was like, that was kind of unnecessary. Some of the stuff they do in these movies, it's like, it's not for kids, but you see kids in the theater, and it's like, why are these parents allowing their children to go see this kind of stuff, or are they unaware that these kind of things are going to be here? And this is the thing that pollutes our world. This is the thing that pollutes our children, and it continues to be a recycling process where it just keeps happening and happening and happening until when are we going to be disgusted with what our children are being allowed to see? You know what I'm saying? It's we have to wake up. I would say we have to wake up, smell the coffee, and be like, I need to change up a little bit. You know how your car needs an oil change every once in a while, every 3 months, something like that. It used to be. My car kind of needs it like every week. It looked like, because they say it's burning oil, leaking oil. I don't know what it is, but anyway. But your car needs an oil change. Your car needs a tune-up. Your car needs to be evaluated so to make sure that it runs properly. You know what I'm saying? America needs a change. We need a change. We need a tune-up. We need a oil change. You know what I'm saying? Change up a few things and get back to what God wants us to be at. You know what I'm saying? Let's live that life that's prosperous, that's abundant, that is fulfilling to God. In the best way that we can, in our own capacity of living for him, trying to add up to the biblical way of doing things again, like it should be. But we have been so transformed by the world. The flesh has really taken over, and it's like, man, it don't have to be that way. If you understand how God covers you, if you understand how much God loves you and how he wants you to be in his presence and the things that he has for you, then it wouldn't have to be that way. So I was a little taken back by some of the stuff I saw in Bad Boys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like that for that purpose. Like children was there. It's like, man, we trying to pollute these kids' minds. And I'm not trying to say like the movie was like so X-rated or R-rated, because it wasn't. But some things are just not necessary. And I feel like that was one of the things when they had to show his butt cheek. Like what? I understand they trying to go with the agenda. We know that already. So that's one of the things that they wanted to do. But it's like, man, it's so unnecessary. When I see stuff like that, it's like, come on, man. Just go with the storyline of the movie. Me being a film guy myself, I know every movie that I make, everybody not going to like, everybody not going to feel like it's the best or, who cares for me? You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I've come to a place in my life that's like, as long as I like the movie, if I'm producing it, if I'm doing it, as long as I like the movie, then let's go with it. I'm good with it. I don't care about what every other person's opinion is. I've stopped thinking about that because I put out there what I feel God puts in my heart. I try to stay away from the vulgar language. I try to stay away from certain topics. I just try to stay and stick in a line or guidance from the Lord. So I try to, if you look at most of my movies, I got stuff in there that some people may be like, man, that movie ain't Christian. You know what I'm saying? They might think that. But at the end of the day, I feel that if they're in heaven, the angels can watch my joints. You know what I'm saying? Like they can actually watch them and not feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hide it from God. Like, oh, what you was watching up in that room? Nah, it ain't like that. I feel like my movies, and that's not nothing that I'm trying to say to be braggadocious or proud, but I'm just saying like, man, I've come to a place in my life that I'm not trying to please people. You feel me? I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to please the Lord the best way that I can. And that is by glorifying him in my films or in my projects. And Bad Boys was one of those movies that I enjoyed, but, it's just something I can't watch all the way through with my family. Me and my wife went and checked it out, and I think she liked it. We on our ride home, she was like, she liked it. It was just some parts she ain't really care for either, but the action was good. I like the storyline. I like the way they brought the boss back and had him like in the dreams and stuff like that. That was pretty dope. Like when they had it like Martin was about to die or not even die, have a heart attack, whatever was going on with him when he went into an ocean or whatnot. They did a lot of metaphoric type of things that really kept the story going and interesting, and that was cold. And I love the shots. A lot of times that stuff comes with a big budget. I love to get there as a filmmaker. I'm excited to get to that point where I can just hire this, hire that, hire this, hire that, and grab this and grab that type of equipment. Just not quite there yet, but it's very inspiring to see that on the big screen and to go see movies. I usually put out my movies, and I'm usually just checking out movie to movie every once in a while to see what's new out there. So anyway, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in. Just wanted to give my little tidbit on Will Smith, on the movie Bad Boys, what I thought about it, and, just give a little input. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. God bless.